What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another replay review. This time it's a matchup against the English on what is this map? Himeyama against NamesMatt69. Nice. And he's gonna go for a bit of an off-meta build with the English that was actually featured in one of Beasty's more recent videos that he had personally dubbed the Beasty build. Now, of course, I know that NamesMatt69 is not Beasty, and I by no means am either. But it is another look at a way that you can play English, so I thought it'd be cool to do a replay review of this one. And of course, I'm just going to open with my standard opening against English, scouting down on one side of the map, and I'll circle back around. Had a lot of success the last couple of seasons against the English, particularly against the King build. Gazis seem to hold up pretty well against that. Most players will opt for, they'll open with the King and just either look to go 2TC or go fast castle. And I can usually defend that with two Gazis, snag the sacred sites and try to go fast castle myself. And it usually plays pretty well. But like I said, this is going to be a little different look. If you're not familiar with the Beasty build, we'll take a look at it here. Oh no, did I miss that? No, we got it. So if we look at our spawn, gold is a little bit out. I think that's kind of typical on this map. We've got a similar map layout on both sides. Both have one gold in the back, and then the rest of our food is mostly out front. Yeah, his second deer pack is way far away. So no water openings from either of us on this one. I don't see that very often. I think maybe as you go higher in the ranks, some players will try opening on the water. I don't know how good the water is here because it is just shoreline fish and there's only 4. But I suppose it does give you a little bit of a boost early on. But anyway, working our way till age up. We're going to age up with the Dome of Faith. I know this could be a good matchup for Tower Victory. I prefer to try to get Castle versus the English as quickly as I can, because they've got the longbows and they can transition into men-at-arms that can really give you trouble if Feudal goes for too long. So, doing pretty good on sheep, actually. I think we did quite a bit better than he did on this side. He came down my side and he missed 1, but I think we did a pretty good job of most, if not all, sheep from this side. He got 1. I think that was from the back of his base. Ooh, he missed 1. You can see he's going up with the Abbey of the Kings. We have not scouted that yet. Of course, with the English, I do want to make sure I scout his age-up landmark. If he goes Council Hall, it can be a little different problem. I actually have a harder time against the Council Hall build than the Abbey of the Kings, at least recently, for the players that I've faced. Oop, we do snag that one. Sacred Sites, pretty even. One's a little more favored to my side, one to his. And then have we... Yep, so we've already spotted out all 5 relics. That, I would say, definitely tilts in his favor a little bit. That neutral relic is a little more towards his side. Right, so making our way down to his base to see what he's aging up with and see what he's got going on. He's got stone and gold out front. I suppose we do too. Alright, so there's his scout spotted by our base. And we're going over to check his side out. He's aging up with 3. Started the age up pretty early, but he opted to go with 3, not 4. Not looking for the super early king. And he's still just got 2 on gold right now. Which tells me he is potentially playing for a long Feudal. Doesn't look like he's going for a second TC. So now we want to see what that landmark is at the Age of Kings. There's the Council Hall. He's got the 1 farm early, and he's, interestingly enough, moving down to the far wood line. Alright, so we do have eyes now on the Abbey of Kings. We're going to drop the stable first. Like I said, pop out a couple Gazis. We'll go ahead and get textiles. We get it for free. Make sure we can save any villas that might get caught out of position by that king. Idle scout, not great. We are making sure Yep, we are going through, make sure we get over all of our researches. Initially dropped the archery range, but cancel that. I'm just gonna get the blacksmith, and then let's see. Not great. We drop a couple of those. We are still rallying to wood. Really want to see what he's doing, if he's got other production coming up. If not, like I said, we do typically try to get a pretty decent castle age up. There's one Ghazi out, another one on the way. And they have, no, let's say one girl down due to textiles so far. All right, and here comes the king. So we're out right now. I've got one on gold and one just kind of hanging back to see where he shows up. And nothing else in queue at the moment. Alright, we do spot the stable. We see that there is a horseman coming out of that. Really close. I don't know. Yeah, textiles is in just enough to save that veil. That's a little too close for comfort. What is going on here? I can't get them on the wood. Alright, he's still got more horsemen coming out. So if you aren't familiar, the Beasty build is 1 TC, Abbey Kings into horsemen. I'm just trying to play map control, take fights. You can always go back and heal with your king. And just try to keep your mask growing. Take good engagements, heal up your units, stay at full health, and just try to overwhelm. Scout getting out of position there. Alright, so we've got, see what's going on. We've got some more Ghazis in queue now. Okay, second blacksmith is down. No other production from me just yet. He's very heavy on wood here as well. I'm not sure if he's looking to just make that farm transition. Let's see, Sanctity should be close. Okay, Sanctity is in, so we're going to pull the Scholars. A little bit late on that. They could have been out a little sooner. Now with horsemen on the map, we got to be a little conscious of where he is. So I'm going to move my army with one of the Scholars. As long as we can lock up one of these, we're doing okay. Just get some gold trickling in. You can see on the back too, I've moved off the wood to more gold, more food, and I'm already planning to make my way on up to castle. I need a little bit of wood for houses, and then if I need to keep up with this Ghazi production. Again, we haven't spotted him for a bit, so I don't know exactly what he's got right now. He's got some preemptive walls coming in on his side. Okay, interesting. So he's moving into double archery range. So he's anticipating that I'm going to break first and go with spears. Now, funny enough, I brought my army to the south side. I think I'm still going to, yeah, we're still going to lose the Scholar here, but we picked up the sacred site on the other side. He's got a horseman there. Ooh, let the scout live. So just enough numbers that we can push him back now. Like I said, he's going to go back and heal all these units to full health. Yep, we did capture that one. Now we've got the Scholar on the run, and then we're going to try to cut that off with our Ghazis. Still have Ghazis pumping. And we are running out of food here. We did move down south onto the berries. No tower, so pretty YOLO there. Unfortunately, we did lose that Scholar as well, so we still got 3. We're going to move back out to the south sacred site. You can see he's going back to the top. A little bit of a game of whack-a-mole, so he's going to go decap that one, and as he's doing that, we're going to capture the sacred site on the south. And take a look at resources. Like I said, he's much heavier on wood right now, so we are still pretty well making our way towards castle. Unfortunately, I queued up all my research in one blacksmith, so that's a pretty big mistake. Scout's still here, chilling with these guys. He's still just got the 2 on gold. Not a whole lot of food, just still really heavy into wood. No archers coming out just yet. Yeah, one thing that is a little tough to deal with that isn't typical with English is this mobility. Usually they got archers and spearmen where you can keep track a little better. I will say, good job from him on that. Again, you can see all of his units are full health now. But we've got numbers on our side. He is now... Okay, he does have archers, so they're hanging in his base. He's waiting for a spear transition, but he's going to be waiting a while because that is not happening for me this game. So we do drop another stable, and we are aging up. So we're going to go compound defender, transition to stone. Not great placement there. But yeah, we've got numbers, so we can take this fight. We're going to push him back in his base. Again, if he's going to get crushed by this, so he's just going to try to go back and heal up. Now, archers in these numbers aren't going to be super effective, but if he gets enough of those, they can still do a lot of damage to these guys. We're aging up. I'm not in a big hurry to take this fight. I'm just going to go back, try to put in my advantage. We can start making knights now. You can see he's not anywhere close. As I'm aging up, I did start moving scholars out. There's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have those 3 relics. We've got one more on the south side and one that's kind of tucked behind him. So all my age up builds go to stone. We're going to rally to wood. I'm dropping a barracks. Not exactly sure why I went ahead with that, to be honest. 1, 2, 3 relics snapped up. We are out on these berries as well. So he's got numbers on us, but if you look at the military value, it's still a little bit in our favor. That's just going to ramp up here as we start pumping out knights. All right, relic number 4 down here. And so far in this game, no Vil casualties. Does he catch that? Ooh, okay, he did see it. Alright, so now we know where he is. For the most part, these archers are not going to bring him a lot of value right now. They're just preemptively making the archers. Now, this could be trouble. My army is here. I've got a couple Vils that are kind of out of position, no protection. Well, I was going to run away, and then I thought just to bring him back. So his destroy values actually in his favor. He's going to bail from the Vils, which I'm happy about. And he's making his way towards castle a bit with food. He's still not very heavy on gold. And this is very advantageous for us. There's not much to heal up as he's running back. He does have some units queued back in his base. Still just a 2 on gold. Really surprising. Yeah, I've probably run this in deep enough. Should go ahead and turn around. You see, we're up to 800 stone, so we've got enough to drop our keep. Village Fortresses is on the way in. Let's make sure we're getting the tech upgrades. We are not. We're getting any of them. We're getting the mining upgrade, but not lumber or mill. We don't have anything on wood at the moment. Yeah, we're going to re-rally to wood. Probably move some of these for gold soon, too. Alright, 5th relic is now on the way. And these should be... Yep, so we're just going to rally across to his side of the base now. We're just going to go real aggressive with that keep. We're going to drop it right on his big wood line. It also is going to protect this gold and the stone. He does have gold and stone in the back, so he's on the back gold. But he has no idea that this is here yet. Let's see. I don't know how to switch this to his perspective. Right, so we can't see that. I'm not sure if he's aware that this You can see the ground change, but I'm not sure if he's noticed that. All right, so we've got 5 relics, and oh, there it is, 5th relic coming in. Both sacred sites, so we are pumping right now. And then TC number 2 is really close to being online. A couple more houses. Still just the 2 stables for now. We are balancing out these research techs in the blacksmith now, so that's a little better. Could refresh the slumber camp and try to get that tech too. Not getting either. Alright, so keep is up. So he's now aware. Not sure if... Seems like that should be able to reach that gold. And he's going to age up the white tower. Yep, so he's going to evacuate that gold, but he's still in the back. What does he have coming? Okay, siege engineering. Interesting. White tower is going to be able to produce whatever he wants as far as siege for now. Still even on the villas. Yeah, village fortresses is not in quite yet. We're circling around the back to that gold, so we know he's off this. He's got to be taking gold somewhere, right? The knight's coming around the back. He is spotted by the white tower. Good by him. He got the villas out of there. Let's see if we get any. Oh, we got one. Now, this is not a fight we want to stick around with too long. They are longbows, but now they're giving the network or castle bonus. They're not upgraded yet. Oh, we busted in the front too, so we got the wooden wall down. This is trouble for him. Now, I'm losing a lot, so we got to do a lot of damage here. Look at the destroyed value. But we did a fair bit of damage, so we took out, what did we take? 18 villas there. Took out 18 villas. We've got 2 town centers. Second one's not in use yet. I'm going to drop another keep here in the front. We've got him pretty well locked in his base, and I'm okay with taking that loss just because our eco is so huge right now versus his. We still have 3 in gold. Like I said, I dropped that barracks that is not in use at this point. Yep, going for upgraded Gazis. They'll trade a little better based on value versus the longbows, but if we're going to be fighting under all this TC fire, I don't know that I'm really going to need them. We're going to take another run at swinging around the back of his base. He's got his army in a little better position this time, even though he's able to react that first time. So we're now getting really aggressive on the food. We're taking the berries right out front. No pro scouts in action just yet. Not really necessary as play. I've got a lot of the map control right now, all the map control. That's a little ugly. Still not getting our eco-techs. I got a couple scholars. Just, could be garrisoned and helping with this research speed. Let's see if he's got... Okay, no siege coming from his way yet. Still just the 1 TC. And he's down, what, 18 villas now? So it's going to be tough to fight his way back into this without some other kind of help. As frustrating as it is to fight into the little English base here. Alright, that's pretty rough too. We're taking a lot of damage there for nothing. Okay, so he did sneak out a trip. So he's got 1 trip out. But we've got our seasonal chop up as well. I do have, yeah, we're going to garrison a scholar here. That's going to double the production speed on our siege also. And then, all right, making bills from the TC, not from keeps. I think I made a few, but it's not online right now. If you take a look at Cross at the eco, he's at about 1,500 resources total. So we've got a massive advantage on that right now. And we're just going pure knights at this point. Our eco's booming. Doesn't really have any units that are going to directly counter that, and we're just going to try to keep playing with our advantage. We do have the keeps online for creating bills. See, I have my own treb. I tried to roll this up to attack his TC, but I don't have vision, so I wanted to roll all the way in there, so I'm going to drop this tower. Oop, here we go. I'm going to try to repair and at least hold on to this a little longer. Keep him from moving over to the other keep as long as we can. I'm not terribly worried about losing this, but I don't want to. Yeah, he's just really hurting for production as well. I mean, we don't have a ton, but ours basically working all the time. Let's see what he's making here. He's still going longbows. Crossbows would be a little better here. I don't know if there's any. He's got a few crossbows, not many. So we did lose the keep. We've got 3 trebs of our own. Probably going to lose that stable, and then we're raining down on the TC. This is only TC, so if we shut that down, we're already up with 25 volts. Again, just massing the Knights behind. He's got numbers. He's got the defensive advantages here with the network of castles. We're just going to go ahead and move in to bring those up to take out the trebs. That's a lot of Knights. He's going to get this round. But still, he could probably do some bit of damage if he were to kite those. But yeah, we're just going to swarm, and really he has nothing left. The TC is about to drop. And we can take out the other landmarks pretty quickly from there. He did move all the way back onto the backwood. We weren't really worried about taking out Vils at that point. We just wanted to go for the kill. And game over. But definitely a different look at an English playstyle. And it is, anytime my opponent opens cab, I have a little bit of trouble with it. Just all the APM and keeping track on the map. I do think that's probably pretty viable for somebody that can maintain it. I think Delhi might be a tough civ to do it against, just because it's going to be hard to mass enough numbers to deal with all the Ghazis that can come out. I mean, also he was spending resources on longbows that were not really needed. I think he was anticipating the spearman switch, but never really saw the need to make the switch, so it didn't work out for him that time. But yeah, I thought that was, you know, we see enough English on the ladder. It's cool to see just something different from them. But yeah, if you stuck around till the end, feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow on the channel, and we'll keep bringing the daily uploads, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.